everybody. Welcome to the Eat Spanish Online Congress. We are so glad to be here. My name is David Fernandez. I'm from Madrid, from Spain. I was running restaurants there for a couple of, maybe 15 years. Now here in Melbourne, and I'm part of the staff of La Central. La Central is a beautiful, beautiful Spanish deli in South Melbourne Market. So we have beautiful things. We have Spanish cured meats. We have beautiful seafood, wines, we have beers, and we have as well a small tapas bar with a nice terrace, so you can join us and you will love our food. And well, here we are today sharing all of our products that you can find in La Central with Ana, which is Ana Cortés. I will introduce her, and well, Ana, welcome. How are you going?
Very, very good. Very exciting for this. I have been looking forward, and here we are today, finally.
Beautiful. Can you talk a bit about you, please, so everyone can know you?
Yeah, of course. So I'm Ana Cortés, as he say. I'm from the south, from Andalusia, and today I'm gonna be cooking here some of the very good things and ingredients and best teen food, legumes that we have in Australia.
Yes.
Coming from Spain all the way.
Yes.
A little bit of me, my chef. Have been cooking for over 15 years, 16 years now, maybe.
Great.
Little bit now. Half a life.
Quite long.
Half a life now. Half a life now. And yeah, been in Melbourne for a couple of years.
Yeah. Where are you working now?
Working at Liho Fook in the CBD. It's a modern Chinese restaurant, cooking Chinese here.
Great. So you have a bit of fusion there, or?
No, we actually do like a little bit more modern takes, but still a very, very Chinese. So whatever that you eat there, if you have a little bit of background or knowledge about Chinese food, it's gonna have always a reference.
Okay, so what a nice mix. I mean, for your resume now, you have like this Spanish background. You've been working as well in UK.
Yeah, I've been working in London for almost 5 years.
Okay.
I worked with Nuno Mendes, with Iñaki Pitarte, that today we are gonna do one peel that I learned with him in this beautiful machine. That is amazing. And yeah, happy to quite a lot of things over there.
And you landed in Melbourne two
years ago, a little bit before than you. Actually, month two.
More or less, yeah.
We were almost much in the same flight.
Great. So, well, we'll start with your beautiful dishes. You're gonna do 4 today?
Yeah, today we're gonna cook like 4 small dishes.
Okay.
Some of them are more tapa style, little pincho. Some of them are like little more, like will be your main meal, more substantial.
Beautiful.
We have a little bit of legumes, seafood, jamón.
Great.
So we're gonna see the variety of our ingredients, the variety of our pantry, the Spanish pantry.
How good they are.
How good they are, and how easy.
Yeah.
That's the main thing of this, how easy, how fast, how quick, and how tasty.
Yeah, because mostly we are using like canned seafood. We are using as well preserved vegetables, and we are using preserved legumes. So that's the good thing about this, that we are using like cooked,
ready to go.
Ready to go.
It's
straight away. You can use it. You can prepare it in quite a few minutes. So that's the best thing of this. Anna's going to show you like a bit of a twist of this basic product. Nice, because you know in Spain what we have is really nice product, tasty, but not very complex. Just a few ingredients.
Very few.
Very few. Proper way, and then you
cooking is very, very simple, very tasty, very good ingredients.
Great.
Yeah.
So let's start.
Let's start, right?
Let's go for that.
Let's do something.
Anna,
all right. So we're
looking forward.
Let's start now.
Beautiful.
See you in a minute.
Great.
So these are our form, very, very light mayonnaise that we're gonna just shape it in here. Just, as you can see, it's very, very light. So that's gonna be coating your mouth. It has all the flavor from the escabeche. It has like put a little bit more paprika, a little bit more of lemon juice, just to be present. All the flavors are using in an escabeche actually. Escabeche for me is like one of my favorite preparations. Since always, I'm from the south, and it's the beautiful heritage that we have from our neighbors from Africa, from the north of Africa. And I don't know one week that I don't have anything with escabeche without. Maybe you think that I'm exaggerating, but I am also. I'm Andalusian. But it's actually true. I really, really love it. And who knows me? I have always cooked from there some escabeche. I have put some tarragon salt that is just like salt flakes from Basque country that has like mortar and pestle with fresh tarragon, and you just like leave in a plate like here, so it's gonna dry, and you have a very aromatic, salt, green, attractive color, and it's like it reminds you a little bit like the original escabeche that has like star anise. Tarragon is like very anisey aroma flavor, so it's like always like we're gonna go backward forwards in this dish with the original escabeche. To go with chips, what's better than chips? So we are gonna season them with a little bit of lemon juice. Not very uniform. We don't want all the chips get soggy, but we wanted to stick some black pepper, fresh milk, very thin.
Smells so nice.
And it's just lemon.
Yeah.
Imagine if I'm cooking for real.
Yes. Just to let you know, we are using Bonilla chips. I have here a tin. It's such an amazing brand here. These ones are from Galicia. They're very popular. They're getting really popular in Asia. They are, and in Australia they're getting there. So they are chips, the best potatoes from Galicia, and they are cooked with olive oil and salt flakes. So really, they are natural. They are really nice. The tin is getting very popular because the owner, who is in his 80s, he started with a motorbike, like spreading all the chips to all the small little towns. So he started with a Moto Guzzi with all these things, so he can get back the tin, fill it up, and then deliver to the companies, to the small bars and all the nice places that they sell. And today they are doing really good job. And now you have them available in La Central as well.
All right, so now we're gonna finish plating. I have seasoned the chips. As you can see, there is like parts with paprika, parts without. So every bite is gonna be slightly different, and it's a little bit more fun to eat it that way, or I think so. That's it. So this is our first dish: escabeche mussels with a very lightly mayonnaise, making it into a foam. Tarragon salt and some chips like nicely seasoning with the ingredients that you will prepare a classic tin escabeche mussels.
Beautiful. To match it, well, later it's going to be Juan here with us, who is the professional.
Too late.
But to match it, we have here a bit of vermouth. It's Aguirre vermouth. It's very popular in Spain. I think it's the most popular in Spain, this brand. It's from Reus, from Catalonia, Tarragona. It's a really nice region. They are high traditional doing vermouth. So as you know, it's a wine with a lot of herbs. This is up to 80 different herbs. And this is the regular one, which is amazing. It's really nice to match with the tapas. So I think, Ana, we can start just drinking a bit. It will help. Don't you think so?
Yeah. We're a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
Excited nervous, not bad nervous. We know what we are doing, huh? So it's like the excitement. Or the first timers.
I think this will solve a bit. So, Ana?
Oh, perdón.
Here we are. Salud.
Salud.
Let's go for it. Salud.
Salud.
Great, Ana. So we're going for the second one. What are you preparing now?
So now we're going for a cold soup, one of my favorites, and it's like almonds and garlic base. So you might be familiar with gazpacho. This is previous to gazpacho. Tomatoes came from South America, very long time ago. Prior to this was like actually come from the Romans, when usually was the water vinegar as a refreshment for them. And these days, so it's like very nourished, like nurture, almonds, bread, olive oil, sherry vinegar, little bit of salt. And today I'm doing it slightly different. I'm using Marcona almonds, which from a point of view are the best, but they are fried. They are fried and seasoning, so we are gonna have a very toasty, nutty flavor at the end, and it's gonna make a point of difference. Always we are reaching for a point of difference.
Beautiful. So we are doing the name of the plate of the dish is called AJOBLANCO.
AJOBLANCO.
AJOBLANCO, beautiful.
AJOBLANCO with some, we are gonna use for dishes like as a garnish some melon pearl, some sardinillas en aceite, almejas al natural, and jamón ibérico, which is the best in the world product ever. So David is gonna talk to you a little bit more about the ingredients that I'm using from La Central, and I'm just gonna do the blending of my AJOBLANCO. We'll be back in a sec.
Beautiful. So while Ana is with the Thermomix, like doing the beautiful AJOBLANCO, I will let you know a few things about the ingredients she's using now. So let's start with the almejas. So the clams, this is a Kuka brand. This brand is really popular here in Australia. They are beautiful, and she's using the natural ones. Then she's using as well the sardinillas or baby sardines. This is Paco La Fuente brand. This brand is amazing. Premium one is from what we call Ria da Rosa, so Rias Baixas near to Pontevedra. And it's a beautiful place, and it's a beautiful, beautiful product. We're using as well Marcona almonds. So what Marcona almonds, you can find them in the Mediterranean coast. They are really popular because we do in Spain turrón, which is our Christmas nougat. So the turrón is made with this one. We made sweets, and we usually use it as well as savory. So we can deep fry it, and then a bit of salt flakes on top. And you have Marcona, Ana, just soaked in water to do the ajo blanco. You can use it many different ways. It's really addictive, really. We sold so many at La Central. They are beautiful. And what else? Sal de Añana. So this salt is from Álava, from Basque Country. It's such a different product. It's not a coast salt. It's an inland salt. So it's a spring salt. And it's a beautiful one. It comes in flakes. And well, you can add it, you can use this very, very healthy one. And last, not least, is the best thing ever. What I think is one of the products that Spanish people we really feel proud about. So it's Ibérico ham. She's using Ibérico ham. What Ibérico ham are we using? So we're using Blázquez. What I can tell about Blázquez? Blázquez, I think, is one, not the best, well, one of the best Ibérico hams in Spain. So you can find Ibérico hams over Spain. Like there are 4 DOPs. Okay, so this is from Salamanca, one of the 4. And this Ibérico ham is 100% acorn fed. So what's special with Ibérico? So the race of the pork is quite different. It's a black pork, small one. It acorns about 6 to 7 kilos of acorns a day, so it's really interesting. And then it's free range, so it's a really, really healthy pork. And we import it from Spain ourselves, and well, we really feel proud of it because it's one of the most incredible products that you can ever have. So, well, let's go. Oh, here we have it. So, Ana, please, can you let us know what's happening now?
So we are moving now on to the plating. Ajo blanco is made. I have put in a clear jar, so you can see the nice color that is a little more toasted. Usually it will be like very, very white. I have finished emulsifying the Thermomix with some more olive oil, mild flavor from La Española, and cherry vinegar from La Central. Beautiful. Cherry vinegar, my favorite, no doubt. And easy. Jamón ready. We have our bits and pieces. And what I have done with the ajo blanco prior to come over here is soak. I have soaked the bread with the water, the salt, the almonds, and some more olive oils, and the garlic. What do you do with that? That when you blend it, it's very smooth. The almonds has been properly hydrated, and it's not chunky. You won't need a colander to pass it because it's gonna be like grainy or anything. No problem at all. Soaking overnight and Thermomix fix that problem. And now we are gonna proceed to the plating.
Please.
This is very, very quickly. This
So
cooking.
excited.
I never
love
cooked
ajo
them.
blanco.
Me too.
Oh my
Me
God,
too.
so
Summer
good.
season, go home, very hot in summer. Open the fridge, grab a glass,
Yes.
pour some
sorry.
ajo blanco, some gazpacho. It's so nice.
Flavors from Andalusia, your hometown.
It is. It
you
is
miss it a bit?
a lot. I haven't been there now actually for 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years, been so long, the longest ever. I'm going to talk a little bit what I'm doing in the plate. We are putting some almejas al natural.
The clams.
They come like in beautiful tints. Some sardinillas en aceite that I highlight, filleted, and just remove the spine, which you don't really need to do when they are from the tin. You can just eat them, chew, and you won't feel any fish bone at
And the
all.
baby sardines are really nice, even though with the bone. So
Yeah, you
have
can
them.
eat them as they are.
Yeah.
Well, I just need to pretend that I'm cooking here. Okay. Something that we do in the south always is mint. Malaga, hierba buena. It's gonna give a very nice refreshment, floral, minty to the dish, and it's gonna help us to cut through the richness of the nuttiness, the saltiness from the clams, from the sardines, and the jamón. So we're gonna just laying down. It's
It's a
like
bit of a
the beautiful blanket.
surf and turf. You call it here?
Surf and turf, yeah.
Surf and turf.
This is
So
a
it's
surf
bit
and
of a
turf.
mix.
Mhm.
Beautiful.
And now we're gonna put a beautiful blanket from Salamanca, jamón ibérico, blanket.
Such an amazing brand. I love it.
I used to have it also in London, as I was saying before. I work at this restaurant with Nuno Mendes. Sorry, just gonna grab some vinegar. Actually, as well as you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do all the work.
It's one of the most popular brands in
So
in
here
Spain.
we have melon pearls, as you can see here. Just like a very, very new tool, potato scoop, very tiny. It's not that new, it's just a silly humor. Why not? So I'm just gonna macerate them very quickly. They don't need to be in vinegar very long. And everybody's familiar with melon con jamón, right?
Yes.
So we are gonna match it very well. Ajo blanco usually eats with melon, grapes, and other fruits that are in season in summer.
Yeah.
And here, so I'm just doing a little bit of what I like the most, make it a little bit more succulent, those dishes. Nothing wrong with the traditional. I love traditional cooking and love it even more eating it.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Such
So
a fresh dish. So you have it in summer,
You
you
have
have
the-
this mix between the fruits and the fish, but then there's the ham on top. So it's such a really nice, and it works really, really good, all the mix. So I don't know if people are familiar with melon con jamón. So
Melon con jamón.
melon with ham. It's very,
Everyone.
very typical in summer in Spain. So this has as well the same ingredients, or some of them.
So I have it done different sizes because why not?
Oh my God, it looks amazing.
And that's
Easy.
it. Some pears. This is the first espherification before molecular cuisine. Potato scoop. Doesn't get any easier than this.
The best thing about what you're doing, what you're cooking today, is that it's quite easy. So you can do it straight away. It will take you about how much? This maybe 20 minutes if you have the soaked almonds before.
Less.
So it won't be that long.
It's taking that long because I'm very slow. Otherwise,
I don't think so. Anna, you're such a good cook.
thanks for the machine. Yeah. So this is it. This presentation will be final dish. We have here a jar with a very, very cold ajo blanco. Very important, very cold is how you enjoy the most.
Yeah.
Very refreshing, very nutty, fulfilling. Nothing best like glass of water for you. I have ajo blanco for me. Here's our presentation. Just gonna show here to the camera before I will pour some of our ajo blanco that we're gonna do over here. So I don't wanna drink 2 liters either. It's good, but it's
How
very
good.
creamy. There is just the almonds, the nutty, creamy, fatty almonds with some more olive oil, and that's it. And now we are just gonna finish with some drops of the vinaigrette from our melon with sherry vinegar
Oh my God.
to just help to cut through the richness of the dish. And this is it,
I'm looking forward to taste it.
ajo blanco tostado.
My God, looks
Tostado.
amazing. You will love it. It's very easy, healthy, and well, I'm so excited. Anna,
Let's give it a go.
yeah? So let's keep on doing things because Anna is, we are enjoying so much with her. And the good thing about all the dishes that she's doing today is that quick, easy, everything. You just open a jar, you just prepare, quite easy to do. Everyone can do it. If you don't have that much time to cook, that's an easygoing thing. So Anna, what are we having now?
So now we are doing a winter dish, but more in a summer version.
Beautiful.
We eat a lot of legumes in the Mediterranean area, mostly in the south. This is a very nourished dish that is on our daily meals.
Okay.
Lentils, chickpeas, beans, pocha. So we are gonna have today 2 different, well, not 2 different, 2 new maybe for the ones that are not very familiar with them. That actually one of them we don't eat them as in legume in stews or soups. These are lupins that they are cooked in brine.
Yeah.
And it's nothing but a legume. And it's like you go to a tapas bar in Spain, you have your beer or your glass of wine, a little bit of a bite, and always on the side you will have some of these ones or olives or chips. So if you want to get a closer catch, they are very, very nice, golden, like flat chickpea.
Yeah.
Good like alike.
Yeah, it's amazing. I love it.
And we have also pochas. Pochas is a legume family not a broad bean, not a pea, not entirely a bean. So it's more close to the pot legumes like peas, peas or broad beans. So you can eat them fresh. Fresh is always best, particularly that. But we don't have always available on the season all these ingredients. And these products for me are so easy to use. Stock it up on your pantry. Yeah. Doesn't matter what you do for work, doesn't matter how busy you are. Yeah. If you want to chill, have a vermouth, why not?
Yeah, we keep on going with the vermouth because it's very typical in Spain to have a vermouth while you're cooking. So
legumes are cooked, so someone needs to drink.
Yeah, and the good thing about this is that you can buy the legumes and you can buy dry ones, but if you don't have that time to soak it in water the previous night and you want to have it straight away, you can have them in a jar already cooked. So the good thing about this is straightforward. So you have the miao legumes. You have the judíon, the big buttery bean, amazing one. You have the chickpeas as well from Miao. You have them dry as well from the Maragato, beautiful brand as well. You can find them in La Central. The gutarra, which is a very popular brand in Spain. They are from Navarra. So Navarra, in this region, north of Spain, they have a really long tradition about all the legumes, what we call conservas or verdura en conserva. Mm-hmm. And this is a really nice brand. And then we have the lupins. So these lupins are from the south. This is a brand, Campo Toro is from Granada, from Andalusia. And well, it's not very popular, but now, you know what? Now, most of the Australians, they know this product and they usually have it maybe like olives.
As we do.
Yeah, as we do. So, and then we're going to use a bit later. I'm going to let you know a bit about the more canned seafood that we will use. But, well, Anna, you can keep on. Sorry for that.
No worries. I need someone to do a little bit of background noise while I'm busy.
Yeah, it is.
So here I'm going to do like a warm salad. You would call it in English, but for us in the south, when it gets summer, we still eating the same food. We have more summer dishes, like it will be gazpacho of AJOBLANCO, but then our main meal, it will be like something substantial, like legumes, potatoes, and it always come spoon food. It's like cuchareo, as we call it.
Cuchareo.
So you want to eat one meal that fulfill you and get you ready for siesta, because outside is 42 degrees Celsius for maybe 6 weeks straight.
Yeah.
So nobody wants to go outside.
No.
Nobody wants to do siesta, but get you a nice plate of legumes and crack it on the bed.
And they're really healthy.
It is. It is very healthy. It's full of minerals, vitamins, carotenes. So it's amazing. It's very good. You have here a very substantial meal. Here I have used 2 spoons. Look how much is missing of each pot.
Yeah, 2 spoons of each one.
We could fit here 2 nice plates.
But you can use other legumes as well, because here we're using garbanzos or chickpeas. We're using the white butter big beans. We are using as well the pochas.
The one that you like the most.
But you can mix, so it's not you don't have to use exactly this one. You have a big range.
Or these ones and add on some more.
Yeah, or you can add some more, of course.
All right, so I'm just gonna give them just a warm up. As you can see, I can touch the saucepan with my hands. 50, 60 degrees. That is like nice and warm through the dish from the first bite until the last one. And we're gonna serve it with more seafood from beautiful tins.
Yes.
We have chipirones en su tinta. It's like baby squid cooked in their own ink. And actually, this one are stuffed with the little tentacles. Yeah. So it's the inside.
Good.
Bonito, the best part, which is the belly, and it's the ventresca.
Oh my God.
So beautiful, very oily, very flaky. It melts in your mouth. It's very buttery. And bonito for me is like, he's quite popular actually, but I feel this a little bit underrated fish. It's very oily. When you cook it any different way, raw, it's delicious.
It's a kind of tuna, typical from the north part of Spain. It's a bit smaller, but it's really tasty. And the fat of the ventresca is, oh my God,
amazing.
Yeah.
We have some guindillas en vinagre.
Oh, piparras.
Piparras, as we call it in the north. Yeah. Me too, vinegar, always. And we have some octopus that is being cooked also with some paprika. The main paprika is almost in any of our dishes, basically. I think that the only one that we don't put is in gazpacho. But you will put it if you have
It's
it
like
like...
garlic. We use it so much. But
Garlic. Garlic never use it so much. Use it always.
So I'm going to let you know a few things about all this stuff that Ana was playing. So we have the chipirones, Cuca brand, you've seen in the other dish. So we have the ventresca, so it's olasagasti. This ventresca is beautiful. It's from Basque country. It's, as we told you, it's very, very tasty, soft and elegant. We love it. And then we have piparras. The piparras, or guindillas, most of the people will, well, maybe you're familiar with this. They're very popular because of the Gildas in Basque country. You know, Gilda, Rita Hayworth was really such a beautiful, beautiful lady and actress. So this name is called Gilda. The name is because of the actress, because of Rita Hayworth in the cinema, in the film.
In the film.
So yeah, why? Because the customer, you know, the name comes because of a customer that call it that way. You know that?
I didn't know actually that. I knew about like the actress
nice.
And the character that she was playing on the movie that was like Hilda, her name, but I don't know the full story of.
So the customer said, "Oh, this Hilda that is made with piparras is like the actress because it's green, it's a bit hot, and it's quite strong. So that's why it's the name."
Interesting. Yeah, interesting.
So we use Hildas, we use piparra in the Hildas, we use as well olives and brown anchovies. We love them as well.
Brown anchovies, who doesn't?
No, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna finish plating here. Some ventresca.
Oh, the octopus, yeah, from Paco La Fuente.
Octopus.
This octopus
Paco La
comes
Fuente,
from Galicia.
Galicia.
Yeah.
What better place? Galicia.
Oh my God.
Seafood from there. It's the water, it's the saltiness of this water, it's the temperature, are the torrents or the Rias Baixas and Rias Altas. You don't get that product in other places because you don't have the environment, and that's what it makes it so special, so special. Galicia calidades.
Knows the Rias Baixas is in love with it because they have beautiful wines, they have beautiful canned seafood, they do such a nice job. And Paco La Fuente, this brand, is a premium one, and you know, I didn't know that the mussels is the first producer in worldwide.
Biggest.
I mean, the biggest producer is in Galicia. So the mussels are amazing there, and of course octopus.
Octopus is like a Galician octopus.
Local product and the best.
Cockles. I mean, I really want to have a nice plate of steamed open cockles, berberechos, al natural. So good. So you can see. It's like they are cooked fully with all their bits. They don't need to be clean or anything. You can cut, you can see, and just like play it straight forward. Bit oily. That's the only problem with these things, but hey, have soapy water.
Yeah.
Wash your hands. Keep it nice and steady. Do different cuts. It's always fun. So you see different sides of these chipirones.
So
tinta. So good.
In Spain as well.
Little bit of steamed rice. If you want to have a little bit more simple dish, steamed rice, chipirones, with the sauce, tinta, mix it, and you have a very substantial meal. Delicious. And the best thing is of this food, you will never left in the tin the oil, the sausage.
Not. That's the best.
We mop it up with bread, but in this case, we are gonna use it as a dressing also. As you have seen, they are cooked in natural or very lightly seasoned. So I'm not putting any salt. I'm just gonna use all the seasonings and all the liquid from the tins because they are packed with flavor. It's like all the ingredients, pressure cooker inside the tin, nothing escaped from that.
Yeah.
So it's
all the
very
flavors
good.
Inside. So when you open, eat it straight away.
And now comes our lupins.
So look, maybe 10 minutes takes you to cook this. Easy,
Very easy.
Simple, healthy. That's the best thing of the dishes that you're cooking today. They are so nice, so tasty, so simple.
It is also for a reason, not only how fast it is that our tin food, our preserved food in jars, the quality is like premium. You sit down with your family or your friends in a table, that you will put like fresh seafood, like pan roast, like roast overnight, a leg of lamb, English. And what you will do always is like open things. And it's not like, I have been so busy, I don't want to cook anymore. It's not, they are as good as the fresh seafood from Galicia that you're going to buy, from Gamba Roja, from Denia, is equal
like
quality.
From Navarra or whatever, or from Maragato if you want to cook them. But the good thing is that they're so tasty. But we have such a long tradition about
legumes.
Preserves.
Yeah, preservation, curing, salting.
Yeah, as we've seen in the other dish that you had with the ham, beautiful. And what's that? What are you doing now?
Here we're gonna finish with a tahini dressing. Tahini, we use it not a lot in South Spain, but still, it's like white sesame paste.
Amazing. It's the one that you use for hummus, isn't it?
Yeah, you use it for seasoned hummus.
Great.
Here it has like some salad onions diced, like very, very tiny. You would call it brunoise, chunky, because I want it to have like chunky bite. That when you bite into it, and the beans are beautiful cooked, they're very, very creamy. So you will have something like more crunch in your mouth. Lupins, onions, and I have also sliced very thin piparras. So it has like a very mix of like parsley that is very present always in our culinary dishes.
So nice, my God.
And this is gonna be just to finish our dish.
Oof.
So go crazy
amazing.
Because this is what is gonna round it around.
I'm so excited. I want to try it. I have to wait.
It will be polite only.
Okay, I'll wait.
And we always serve our legumes with fresh radish, chilies, like pickled chilies, like piparras, or any other chunky fresh vegetable or pickle, like cucumbers, like pickled cucumber, like gherkins type of thing.
Great.
On your plate, this is your portion.
My God.
I'm just gonna get it.
How beautiful is that?
Money shot. So this is very, very complete.
Looks so good.
Dish.
I think it's gonna taste even better.
Sweet.
Well,
so
Ana,
this is it. That's
thank
it.
you so much. Okay.
Okay.
Beautiful. So Ana, let's go for the last one.
Let's do it.
What are you cooking for us now?
So to finish, I'm doing a ling. Salt ling is like family from bacalao, and it comes salt also from La Central. And I'm making a very Basque traditional dish, it's pil, but it's slightly different. I'm using espárragos blancos from La Catedral, Navarra,
Beautiful.
to put it into the pil, so it's gonna be a little bit more refreshing. Obviously, it has a little bit of chili, a little bit of garlic confit, so we're still having those flavors. And I need to bring something home, so I'm using aceitunas gazpachas.
Oh my God.
Gazpachas from Granada. These are green olives on the pit, manzanilla style, with some carrots, some red peppers, baby onions, and there are pickles, adobo, dressing, seasoning. So it's a lot of oregano, a lot of garlic. What else? Paprika, obviously.
They're
so
amazing.
It's very, very delicious. And I have made with the dressing. This is the liquid. I just have thickening with a little bit of sanfangam. So it's a little bit like jello texture. And this is now coat. I had keep all the tips from the asparagus, which is like the most creamy part, but it's still having a little bit of the stalk, so it's a little bit more of a bite. And all the little bits from the olives. So I make a little vinaigrette, chunky, fresh, colorful.
So you've used all the pickle things from the olives.
Been cooking here.
Beautiful, that's great. So gazpacha there are a lot of like carrots and onions. We have plenty of them in La Central. We import from Spain like Campo Toro, which are beautiful. These ones are manzanilla. So this one's the basic one, the green plain ones. But if you put it with all this dressing, then you got gazpacha, which is beautiful.
Gazpacha is the name.
And white asparagus are very typical from Navarra. La Catedral is the best brand there. And
DOP.
Well, yeah, DOP, amazing,
like
really premium product.
So good.
Yeah.
This is also another ingredient, as we were saying before, that every Christmas with mayonnaise on your table,
so
or just like some vinegar on top or lemon juice. Never come.
Easy, simple. Open the tin straight away.
I've been cooking all day, so you
I can see.
It's still at the same level, and so give it a break to the chef.
Yes.
Fish is ready also. So I have confited slightly different towards traditional way.
Oh, good.
You wanna come for the money salt. So you will see all this white liquid. is all the juices from the fish that has released, and you will make a pil traditionally with this, shaking slowly, cooking 90 degrees in a pan or in an oven.
Ana, can you let us know what's the pil about? Because most of the people won't know what it is. It's very typical from Basque Country, but how that works?
How that works? You need fish that is rich in collagen,
okay,
or parts of fish that is rich in collagen.
So codfish or ling?
Hake, ling.
Okay, beautiful.
There is parts like everything that is close to the bones, like head. The head is like more like cartilage than fish bones.
Okay.
But from the fish bones, you obtain also the all the collagen, as we were saying.
Beautiful.
So you just make a fish stock with it, like very plain, nothing on it. That's what I did.
Beautiful.
With the trimmings of this abadejo.
Great.
And then you just like put a oil with some chili, some garlic, skin on, in my case, to keep like very, very flavorful.
Okay.
And when you get the results, I can grab a colander after we finish, and I will show you how just like give it a shake with a little shift, a little colander. It will emulsify all the collagen with the oil. So actually, you're making a fish mayonnaise.
Okay, fish mayonnaise.
No eggs, fish mayonnaise. So it's egg-free. Fishy, but egg-free.
Good.
This is my pil. I have used the Thermomix, as we were saying before. We have these beautiful machines that do all the hard job now for chefs, and we are so glad for it. And this pil.
So we have the pil there now.
Yeah.
Instead of shaking, like doing the traditional way, that's easier.
That's it for you.
Good.
You wanna get a closer look to this? So it's very creamy. You can see this like would be like an alioli or mayonnaise, very, very light. So this is gonna be for coating. This dish, I used to make it when I worked in London for Iñaki Azpitarte. Iñaki is a French, half Basque, half French chef.
Okay.
With a restaurant in Paris, very, very good, the Chateaubriand.
Okay.
And we were getting very good fish, like cod fish from Basque Country, well, treated there.
Okay.
Cod is not a fish of our source, as everybody knows or now does. You should go to fishes like Canada, more Scandinavian countries, very, very cold water.
Okay.
So it's when you can find this style of fish. This is being confit, this is aeroplating. I have used, as we said before, all the dressing from the
gazpacho olives, that's it.
Just thicken a little bit. And
with the Santana.
Macerate my asparagus.
Great.
And I had like cut like flakes, petals, the onions, a little bit like I had done something about it. You can remove the skin or not. The skin is like comfy, it's gonna melt in your mouth, it's delicious.
It's nice, like that way.
This is like cocina de aprovechamiento. Nothing goes to the bin. The liquor from the olives, we use it.
And it looks much nicer, don't you think so?
It is. And I really like it. There is people that doesn't like the texture, so okay, it's your food. I'm not gonna tell you how to eat your food. You're gonna eat it.
Well, you can remove it, but well, it looks nice. And it tastes nice as well.
Okay, let's put this one here.
Good.
One more of these pieces. And this is gonna give a little bit of like tartish, sharp flavor to cut through all the richness. It's like pil, something that it has is very, very rich. So it's not that you're gonna get tired of eating it, but it is also nice to have something refreshing with a bite, and it's a little bit separating, like it's too rich, it's too fishy. Vinegar.
Did you add salt to this one because the ling was already salted?
No.
The gazpacho olives are a bit salty. Well, they're not salted or not very salty, but they are nice.
No, they're pickling.
Yeah,
pickling,
so that's nice and meaty ones.
So now we're just gonna. I'm not shaking.
Oh my God, it looks so good.
So this is gonna be like coating, not everything, but almost. So you can see a little bit of everything. There. What?
So you've soaked the ling how many hours? How long? Because you know it's a salted ling, so you need to desalt it. How do you do that?
Fresh water.
Yeah.
Mineral water, tap water, cold.
Cold one,
in
beautiful.
Your fridge.
Yeah.
Skin side up.
Skin's always up.
Always
That's
up.
a very important tip.
If you put it at the bottom, the skin is gonna top the salt to coming out of the fish.
Okay.
And if you have a little plate, put it upside down on the bottom of your bowl of your container.
Beautiful.
And your fish on top, so the salt is gonna always like have more space to.
So how many times did you do that?
This one particularly, I had never used this because it came like with rock salt.
Okay.
So it's not nothing bad. It's like it gets like longer shelf life.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with saltiness. And I had changed the water about 4 times.
4 times?
A day.
4 times a day?
Over 2 days, 48 hours.
Okay, so 48 hours to desalt it in cold water. 4 times a day you need to change the water. So that's very important, okay?
That's it. Now we're just gonna this beautiful juice. As you can see, even just with my spoon, it's getting emulsified. So that will be a bit of how you would make a pil that ended up as white as this one.
Great.
And this is it.
Oh my God.
This is our last dish.
Amazing.
It's like salt ling with white asparagus pilpils and aceitunas gazpachas.
Incredible. Nice, easy, simple, but very tasty.
Very tasty. Substantial meal.
That's it. Let's go and try it.
Let's do it.
Well, now it's joining us Juan.
Yeah.
So Juan will match all these beautiful dishes that Ana prepared. He's gonna match it with beautiful wines and drinks. So we're looking forward to that. Okay, thank you so much. And well, see you now.
Right. Thank you, David.
Thank you, Ana.
It's a pleasure to cook all these good ingredients from La Central.
It was my pleasure.
And
really.
everybody's to go there, have it a go. And he's been here.
Yeah, we'll look after you. Alberto or I will be there trying to give you tips to cook, trying to give you the best product. We import ourselves from Spain to try to get the best premium products and the best ones. And well, we have rices for paella, we have paella pans, we have beautiful wines, Spanish beers. Well, most of the basics that you can, but the focus on the best quality. So whenever you want, we are, as you know, in South Melbourne Market and stall 45 facing Coventry Street. So, and if you want to have a bit of a nibble, try some boards, cheeses, Spanish hams, take a seat and try it. That's it.
Wonderful.
Beautiful. Ana, see you soon then.
See you soon there, of course.
Bye-bye. My pleasure.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay, now we go with Juan. We're going to do a tasting of these dishes and wine matching. See you in a minute. Okay, so now we are going on to the next step, which is matching wines with this food that we have cooking. Juan is from the south also, so we are very familiar with this style of flavor, style of cooking and eating. Which better sommelier I could have?
That's it.
So he's gonna talk us through now. We're gonna have a bite and.
Yeah, well, Ana and I, as she said, we are both from the south. We grew up having very similar taste in our palates. But we thought we might just bring a bit of a variety in terms of wine. Of course, we have wines from the south, but we are starting with the first dish, with the mussels. Basically, it's a dish that you could have either at the bar as a tapa, just having a little nibble before having your meal, right? And the wine that we're pairing with is going to be the same. Something that you have before your meal, something that you can have throughout your meal. But
to open the appetite.
Yeah, definitely. Some bubbles in there. Always a good choice. So we have a wine from Agustito Relló. This is a wine from Catalonia. It's actually from Sant Sadurní d'Anoia, which is the great house of Cava. However, these guys, they don't like to be in the denomination of origin Cava, but it's a sparkling wine made with the 3 grape varieties that are native to the area, Macabeo, Xarel·lo, and Parellada. And what we have in here is Salud, first of all.
Salud.
It's a wine that is quite toasty, quite nutty on the nose.
It's very delicious.
Yeah, that kind of like yeasty,
flavorful,
bready character. It's almost like a brioche from the aging on the nose. But then on the palate, very crisp, very citrusy, very lively. It's something that would go with pretty much any food, but we thought that with our dish, it would be very ideal as it is entry, sort of like the start of the meal.
Thank you, Juan.
So I think that we can try a little bit now and see how it goes. Just to make sure. Definitely. Creaminess with the nuttiness, the vibrancy, the freshness of the escabeche.
It's bringing freshness.
With the freshness of the bubbles.
It's very it helps a lot to cut through the richness of the
Fattiness of the mussel.
mussel.
That's right. Yeah, excellent. All right, let's move to the next one. So very Andalusian flavors in here. As you see, garlic. We have some fish. We have some Spanish ham in there. We needed to go for a wine from the south, of course. So we have a wine from the area of sherry. It's a wine that is non-fortified sherry from Luis Perez. Again, this is our friend Scott Wesley from the Spanish Acquisition, bringing these beauties to the countries. And it's a wine that, as you see on the nose, has those kind of like characters from the Palomino Fino, from the sherry, but then on the palate is normally a bit more lean, a bit more easy to drink.
Let's give it a go.
The mineral notes, the saltiness, it's something that goes extremely well with
So smooth.
with jamón, especially. But I'm intrigued to try the garlic as well.
Let's try the AJOBLANCO.
AJOBLANCO is a classic dish that we eat a lot in summer, with the melon especially, a lot of freshness in there, with the ham, saltiness. Everything you find in this wine as well.
It works very well.
Working nice, eh? Actually,
Really great.
yeah. All right.
I love sherry wines. Sherry wines for me are my favorites.
Yeah, well, sherry, as we all know, it's a very traditional region. They have 3,000 years of winemaking straight. So every civilization that passed through there kept making wine. And now there is this new generation of young winemakers that are making wines that are called, like, as you know, Vino de Pasto, like this one here from Luis Perez. Yeah, basically non-fortified wines that are a bit more easy to drink than the fortified, but still keeping that mineral notes, that salty character that is so traditional from the area, and that goes well with pretty much anything. But if you see what we eat in the south, tapas style, what is tapas? Tapas is
Snacking.
In the same. Try what we're doing right now, right? Like tapas is all about having many different flavor profiles on a table. Of
Something
course,
to drink.
yeah, you can have some meat, you can have some fish, you can have everything, all type of textures, type of different flavors.
Profile. Very rich.
Yeah, and rich sometimes, and you need something that it's got enough personality
warm.
and it's savory enough to marry everything together. So sherry is the answer.
Sherry is there always.
Sherry is the
Sherry is
answer.
there always. Yeah.
So for our following dish, we have a wine from Galicia. It is actually a wine from the northwest of Spain. You have many different varieties in there. In here we have Doña Blanca. We have some of the varieties that are native to the area, as Godello as well. Generally wines that are very fresh, low in alcohol, easy to go, and what they drink in that area of Galicia is a lot of fish, is a lot of things that are coming from that beautiful area.
Yeah.
And what you need is something that is fresh, something that is bright.
It's also something that we say before, what seafood has in Galicia is because of the weather, the conditions of the water, the torrents. Same with the grapes. Grapes absorb the salinity, or they get cold temperatures. They have very high humidity but very cold almost all year through. Exactly. And makes like very, very good grapes.
Yeah, well, I mean, you see, they're quite unique as they are. You know, they need to develop that thick skin to get protected by the mildew, by all the fungus diseases that you could have. So these grapes are generally very aromatic as well, very a lot of salinity going on in there, and generally go well with fish dishes in general, shellfish, any type of products coming from the sea.
Iodine flavor profile to match with all the shellfish.
Yeah, and as well, if you see what they eat in that area, a lot of legumes as well, right? Like fabada. A lot of people have in mind that kind of like heavy dishes going with heavy reds, when actually sometimes whites with very good acidity to cut through that richness actually work really well. So yeah, let's see how it goes with
eat this seafood salad.
I'm so looking forward to try the
this is very actually. Mediterranean.
So just a quick reminder, this wine is imported by Alimentaria, which is the importing arm of Movida. They are, again, with Scott Wesley from Spanish Acquisition, one of the guys that are breaking the molds a bit and bringing more wines rather than the classics to Spain. Really good value. Wines worth to try. You can find them in their website. You can also order them in your local bottle shop as well, asking them to bring them. Very accessible wines and delicious to go with Spanish food. All right.
Best.
And the last dish?
The last dish, we had a salt link with pilpil. White sparrows, pilpil.
So we thought, just because it's still being a fish, just to break a bit the rules, we could do either like a full white, like is in this case Manzanilla from La Goya. Basically, this is a fortified wine coming from sherry, again from the area of Sanlúcar de Barrameda, in the very, very south of Spain. And it's a wine that is full flavor, a lot of salty characters, so matching that saltiness of the cod as well. So yeah, but we thought that we could break the rules and have a bit of red as well.
Give it a go to a red one.
You try the red and I try the white. What do you think?
Let's do it, and then we swap.
All right, let's give it a go, huh?
Let's go. It's getting cold.
Ready? Salty. It's
rich, fishy.
It's quite fishy. It's a very intense flavor. Definitely. How is that red working with it? Because mine is working perfectly.
Very, very good.
Yeah.
Absolutely surprising.
Yeah.
How well.
This is another wine from Alimentaria. It's a wine from Jumilla, which is in the southwest of the country. They have very high altitude, even though it's a very Mediterranean climate. But they are a bit inland, so a bit of elevation. Made out of monastrell, which gives you very powerful red wines. However, this is a wine that is not very intense on structure. It's full flavor, but not very intense on structure. And I feel that it's the same as the dish. It's full flavor, but still delicate, not very full in structure. And one thing that our friend David brought us from La Central, this is another way of drinking red wine.
The most sophisticated.
This is the most sophisticated way of drinking red wine. This is called a porrón. This is how our grandparents used to drink wine. And I'm gonna drink a little bit, and then I'm gonna offer Ana to drink another little bit.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay,
like in the world, good days.
Salud.
Salud, salud. So not la primera vez. This is not your first time drinking from a porrón.
I've done it before.
I had drink water. Not bad for the second. Huh? Not bad for the second.
So yeah, this was our selection from Catalonia to the south of Spain. This is a way as well of see the diversity of our country. We have 4 dishes with ingredients for all the corners of the country. Wines to match from wines from everywhere in the country, from the south to the northwest to the northeast. A bit of everywhere.
Yeah, it's like we always talk about gastronomy only related to food, but when it comes to Spain, gastronomy, food is always holding hands with drinks. So we have beautiful wines, beautiful beers. We don't do either of them by themselves. We don't eat with not a handy drink, or we don't drink without a bite, with our tapas. So gastronomy for us as Spaniards, we think in a bigger spectrum, and it comes like variety, versatility, like our wines. You can get a red for a very salty, rich dish, and then like this more like Mediterranean match with a Galician wine. So it's very, very versatile our flavor profile, and not only in food, in wines too.
I agree, and thanks to here in Australia, especially in the other side of the world, that we feel a bit lonely sometimes, you know, thanks to places like La Central importing all of these beautiful produce, thanks to places like Alimentaria or the Spanish acquisition.
Homesick tastes beautiful here.
Yeah, exactly. When you're homesick, you can just like buy a few products at a very good price from these guys. And also for our beloved Australian people, it's always good to explore, to give it a go, try new things, and we definitely have the tools. We have the talented chefs in here. So we do
what we can.
We got everything we need to success.
There we go.
So yeah, thanks for having me. It's been a pleasure to...
My pleasure completely. I have a beautiful sommelier from the south also, David from La Central. And I have done almost nothing. You guys have bring the ingredients, have bring the wines.
So humble. Well, thank you very much. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, and that's it. This is from us, and we hope that you really enjoy.
Cheers.
We're gonna just say by saying salud.
For sure.
Salud, salud.
We're gonna keep drinking, right? After this, or
someone needs to eat it.
Yeah, exactly. So let's do it.
Salud to everyone.